Dear viewers, welcome to Map Channel. As the country battles the COVID pandemic, cases of black fungus are on the rise in the country. Meanwhile, cases of white fungus and yellow fungus have also been reported. Today, I am going to discuss about the hot topic fungus. Black fungus, white fungus, yellow fungus. These diseases are not of different types, neither are they caused by different reasons. All these diseases are because of fungus. And the reason for these infections are very similar, your weakened immune system. All the corona patients are not affected by this type of infections. Only people with low immune system are suffering. So please don't panic. These diseases are not contagious. These diseases are not a new one too. Even before COVID, immunocompromised patients were affected by these fungal infections. Say for example, people with uncontrolled diabetes, people who use steroids for a longer duration of time, people who have undergone organ transplant, people who were on oxygen support for a longer duration, and cancer patients, HIV patients, TB patients are more prone to these fungal infections. For COVID patients, overuse of steroids and diabetes are the main reason for low immunity. Apart from steroids and diabetes, zinc supplements, overuse of antibiotics, and excessive steam inhalation also favors the growth of fungus because fungus can grow easily in zinc rich environment. Antibiotics increases the risk of fungal infection. Steam inhalation increases moisture in your body. Moisture provides a very good environment for fungus to grow, and moreover when you inhale very hot steam it can cause burns inside the body. Coming to black fungus, it is called mucormycosis. This might occur during hospital stay or home isolation or post-COVID infection period. It is a very rare disease before COVID. Doctors can hardly see 10 to 12 patients per annum, but more than 12,000 cases of mucormycosis are reported so far in India. There are 5 types of mucormycosis. Corona patients are mostly affected by rhino-orbitocerebral mucormycosis. It generally affects the nasal cavity and paranasal sinuses and can involve the eyes causing blindness, and from there it can extend to the brain. Early diagnosis can help doctors to treat the disease better and prevent further complications. Any patient who had COVID in the last 2 to 8 weeks should keep a watch on following symptoms: one-sided facial pain, swelling, numbness, headache, swelling in and around eyes, brownish or blackish nasal discharge, nasal blockage, loosening of maxillary teeth, blurring of vision, double vision, or watery eyes. The symptoms depend on the severity of the infection. It affects the people with uncontrolled diabetics, unnecessary or overusage of steroids, people who are on oxygen support for longer duration. Because during oxygen support, mucous membrane of the nose becomes dry and gets injured. And during oxygen support, sterile water has to be used for humidifier, and humidifier has to be cleaned periodically and properly in order to avoid unwanted fungal growth. Treatment includes reducing sugar level, reducing steroids with the aim to discontinue rapidly. If the patient is on any other immunomodulating drugs, that has to be discontinued. Apart from all, we have antifungal drug called amphotericin B is given to patients. A doctor can also perform a surgery depending upon how far the infection has spread. Coming to white fungus are also called as aspergillosis or invasive candidiasis, which is caused by a fungus called candida. Candidiasis is a very common type of infection in the mouth and throat or vaginal yeast infection, which are localized to one part of the body. Most of the people will get cured even without treatment. In fact, babies get something called oral thrush, which is white patches. But invasive candidiasis is a serious infection that can affect the blood, heart, brain, eyes, bones, or other parts of the body. But it is not as dangerous as black fungus. These white fungus infections are named after white colored sores that occurs in patients. The sores affect the esophagus and cause difficulty in swallowing food. The white fungus begins from the tongue or private parts and it spreads to other parts like lungs, brains, and food pipes. The fungus usually grows on decaying vegetation and dead leaves. Exposure to the fungus doesn't necessarily guarantee that you will get aspergillosis. Almost everyone encounters the fungus on a daily basis and never contracts the illness. It is more likely to infect people with a weak immune system or a lung disease. Like black fungus, this white fungus also affects people with low immunity, either due to a pre-existing condition like diabetes or due to the use of steroids. It has no direct connection with diabetes, but diabetes aggravates the infection. It also affects COVID-19 patients on oxygen support. Fungal infections can be caused by moles present in the environment. Also, it is caused by improperly sterilized medical equipment and lack of personal hygiene. Patients who are found to be infected with white fungus should be carefully examined with a fungus culture test of their mucus to detect fungal infection in their body. Unlike yellow and black fungus, this variant affects various parts of the body such as the nail bed, skin, stomach, kidney, brain and reproductive organs. The initial symptoms of white fungus includes cough, reduced oxygen level, fever, diarrhea, dark spots on lungs, white patches in oral cavity and skin lesions. Doctor and medical experts suggest seeking medical help at the onset of first symptoms because in later stages the fungal infection attacks the lungs. The symptoms of white fungus are similar to those of COVID and the infection can be diagnosed through CT scan or X-ray. So far, white fungus is treated by commonly available antifungal drugs and doesn't need any expensive injections like for black fungus. Delay in treatment can be extremely dangerous. Next, yellow fungus. Yellow fungus is also called as aspergillus. According to experts, yellow fungus is more dangerous than black and white fungus. Yellow fungus doesn't show any external symptoms. Extreme tiredness, weight loss, lowered appetite are reportedly considered the initial symptoms of the infection. The later stage of infection results in leakage of pus, internal bleeding, slow healing of wounds and sunken eyes. In some severe cases, it could further lead to symptoms like organ failure and acute necrosis, that is cell injury. The causes of fungal infection is said to be unsanitary living conditions and consumption of unhygienic food and water. Just like black fungus, overuse of steroids and antibacterial medication is also leading to yellow fungus cases and harming patients who are on immunosuppressants. Symptoms should be monitored closely and the patient should be rushed to a hospital immediately. The only known treatment for yellow fungus is amphotericin B, an antifungal drug that is used to treat cases of black fungus. The treatment needs 5 to 7 vials per patient per day for 42 days or 6 weeks. That means individual patient needs approximately 250 vials. But the problem is severe shortage of drug. Government is going to import 6.8 lakhs vials. Domestic production ramped up to 2.6 lakh vials. In India, we have 6 companies: BDR Pharma, Bharat Serums and Vaccines, Mylan, Sun Pharma, Cipla and Lifecare that are presently producing amphotericin B. Also, 5 more pharmaceutical companies: Alembic Pharmaceuticals, MKO Pharmaceuticals, Gubic Bioscience, Leica Pharmaceuticals and Natco Pharma got DCGI's note to produce amphotericin B. Doctors says that these fungal infections existed even before the pandemic, but due to increased use of steroids among patients with pre-existing health conditions such as diabetes, more and more fungal infections are being reported across the country. Fungal infections generally spread through bad hygiene, so it is important to have good hygiene habits. Keep your surroundings clean, remove stale food from the house to prevent the growth of fungus or bacteria. Humidity also plays an important role, so keep your humidity level between 30 and 40%. In hospitals and healthcare centers, proper sanitization of ventilation and oxygen cylinder is the best way to prevent fungal infections. Be safe, don't panic unnecessarily. Thank you.